Greetings, fellow armchair Imagineers. Tiki here at Six Flags Discovery Kingdom in 2021 in California. About to ride actual rides and roller coasters and things. It's a beautiful thing. So I'm here at 12 o'clock. I believe the park's been open about an hour. This has got to be where the next park coaster is going. This thing has been defunct for literal years now. They use it as a maze at certain points, but other than that, I could totally see it being a front of the park coaster. So yeah, I have no real expectations today. I'm gonna start with all the DC stuff, of course, with priority being the Joker RMC, and then kind of go from there. I'm starting with the Joker because it's lower capacity than Medusa, even though Medusa is my favorite attraction here. I just figure that as crowds grow during the day, Medusa will still be more manageable for a longer amount of time. That's my logic, I guess. So yeah, we'll see how long it takes to get on arguably the worst RMC. Alright guys, so I've been in this back area for literally 3 hours, from noon to 3 o'clock. Guess how many rides I got on? 2. Joker and Superman, which were both running arguably at about had to wait about an hour and 20 minutes apiece for them. Look, I understand that the rides are running at limited capacity, and that's all well and good. I wouldn't want them to run at full capacity given the circumstances. Could they have at least, taken the year that this park was closed to figure out how to run 2 trains on the Joker? That would have been really nice. As far as I know, there's also 1 train ops on Medusa. So the park's top 2 have 1 train ops and limited capacity. I don't even want to say it's good to be back, because this is genuinely one of the worst park days here I've had in quite a while. And, I'll asterisk that with the fact that, obviously my expectations for this to be just like an easy breezy day where I could just marathon everything. I had no expectations for that, of course, but still, 3 hours for 2 coasters at my home park, it's a little much, man. It's a little much. So I don't necessarily know what I want to do for the time being. I'm going to check and see if my delicious fried donut and crepe stand is open, because if it is, I will for sure hit that up. But honestly, I might not even ride anything else. Might just walk around, look at some animals, check and see if there's anything going on in the Sidewinder Safari area, and just kind of call it a day, because yeah, as far as rides go, it's been a wash. I mean, the Joker looked like it died down somewhat since I got in line for it, but it's still probably a solid hour. So I don't know. Anyways, I'm gonna just take this little shortcut here, make my way to hopefully the open crepe stand. Food in the park is officially closed. Got to admit, guys, that's kind of a bummer. I was sort of craving my mini donuts. Oh well. So I figured I'd take you guys on a bit of a walking tour through what's left of the animal areas of the park. And you know what? It's not a ton, but I do like what we've got. So over in that general vicinity is Tava's Jungle Land, which is a really well-themed kids area. I don't necessarily think it's needed since we already have the Looney Tunes Seaport area, but I do like the theming of this way more than Looney Tunes. Because throughout the whole land you have like these cool, colorful animal sculptures. Not gonna wander through Tava's. That reptile discovery house is pretty neat to go into given the day. Got the giraffes. I gotta be honest with you guys, out of everything here in terms of the animals, the giraffe enclosure is probably the saddest. Because it's just that green barn over there. I don't know, that's a little depressing to me, but, you know, it's still nice to see them. And of course, what would be talking about giraffes without bringing up Cloverdale, my found footage masterpiece filmed right here in the park. Sounds like something's going on up in that show. Good shot of the giraffe. Looks like the lions are not out right now. They'd usually be standing right up here on this rock. And as we turn the corner, we get to Tiger Island. And this place has quite a history to it because it used to be home to arguably the most popular show, and at the time the most popular attraction at the park, which I believe was called something to the extent of the Tiger Island Splash Attack or something like that. And so essentially what the show was, it was a really well done show. It was just a demonstration of big cats in the water, and the whole gimmick was that they'd jump into the water and it'd kind of like spray on the crowds here. So, oh, actually, I'm gonna go over and looks like they're doing lion training over there. That's cool. I've never seen the lions out of that one enclosure. I'm gonna go check that out. I did not notice they were doing the lions over there. So the tigers must be somewhere else. The tigers are probably hanging out at the Odin's Temple of the Tigers right now. I wonder if they decided to just move the lions over here. Because this is a pretty cool habitat for the lions. I like how the crowd is just like, yeah, fight. But yeah, it's actually super nice to see the lions out in a, you know, in a more spacious environment. Because like I said, their habitat is usually that rock right there. So this is actually a nice change of pace. Alright, continuing on. Wonder if anything's going on in the animal nursery. carrots. Doesn't look like anyone's in here right now. It's nice that they have the nursery as an exhibit, though. It's you know, because sometimes you can see injured animals being nursed back to health and stuff, and that is pretty cool. A gray wolf. I didn't even know that that buddy was back there. You can barely see him. Kind of went back behind that shed. Yeah, I am, thanks. Looks like... Alright, and that's about it. And now we just have to check out and see if anything is going on in this Sidewinder Safari area. Ooh, I can definitely see some progress being made. Let's see. More examples at the top of Jungle Land theming. Oh, okay. That's different. Wow. Okay, so yeah, this whole area is under work walls right now. Alright. Oh man, I wish I could go back there. So. Alright. So obviously it looks like mostly storage for Fright Fest right now. This is very interesting because they tore down the entire ride and elephant structure. I don't know, guys. This makes me very curious where exactly Sidewinder is going to go. Could go right in that field right there. You know what's interesting is that I'm like being like a little mini detective right now. So when I was here last, I'm like trying to scope this out. When I was here last, that up there had a sign for Sidewinder Safari. So I was assuming that Sidewinder Safari would end up somewhere in this area. But now that sign's down. And there's another sign way off in the distance that I wish I could read. Hold on. Yeah, I don't know, guys. At this point, you know, I didn't even want to talk about this because I really don't know how true this is. But I have heard a rumor that they're not even going to build Sidewinder Safari. That they're just going to let it go as like the attraction that this park in particular is getting rid of. And I gotta say, if that's the case, man, get rid of Harley Quinn first, for God's sakes. I mean, Harley Quinn has literally never worked. And everyone I've heard talk about Harley Quinn says it's just totally terrible. So yeah. Let's see. Man, yeah, guys, this whole area just used to be the elephant ride area. Now it's just completely gone. Very interesting. Decided to hit this up because there's no wait, and I legitimately don't think I've been on it since the 8th grade. Should be interesting. still, in my humble opinion, the best ride in the park. It's better than Joker, in my opinion. I love RMC airtime, but I do not love RMC restraints and what the restraints do to said airtime, especially in the crotch area. Yeah, not quite as painful as a stand-up coaster, but it's getting there, in all honesty, for a big guy like me. But anyways, guys, I'm headed out. As I saw earlier in the vlog, 3 hours to hit up 2 attractions. That's just oh, that's not my speed for my home park, not at all. You know, I'm happy this place is open, I'm happy it's going, but... And honestly, Medusa was the most manageable line by a country mile. I mean, 2 train operations, they're actually enforcing the social distancing in that queue, which is great. The Joker social distancing in that queue was a joke, as was Superman too, in all honesty. But yeah, I mean, it's not that I'm surprised, but lots of rides are closed, and I don't know, something like this I kind of expect, you know, the Larson Looper. Stuff like Sky Screamer and stuff like the Family Coaster Cobra, that's not, I don't know, I'm not as thrilled about those not running, or V2 for that matter isn't running. And I feel like all those rides just kind of collectively not running definitely makes an impact on the overall wait times for the rest of the rides. Especially, of course, this park's top 3 with Superman, Medusa, and Joker. But yeah, I don't know. Like I said, I can't even really say that I'm glad to be back, because I would be lying if I said this was not one of the more frustrating trips I've had to this park. But I don't know. I wasn't expecting, like I said, I wasn't expecting to get like marathons on coasters or anything like that, but I feel like the level of operations here kind of leave a little bit to be desired, I guess, sometimes with urgency, sometimes with actually enforcing the social distancing. I mean, it's still a very aesthetically nice park, as you can see. Like, aesthetically, I still definitely prefer it to California Great America. Just because all that park really has is just, like, the occasional tree, but really nothing but asphalt a lot of the time. I'm not really... So I called for a ride. I'm not quite sure when they're coming, so I'm gonna, I don't know, maybe kill a little bit of time before I leave. Might look in the gift store, see if I can get a treat or something like that, like some fudge or something, I don't know. But yeah, I mean, you know, they have maintained this park rather well. I don't see anything, you know, falling apart or anything, so that's good. So yeah, overall with my experience to the park, it's, yeah, I'm not planning on going for a while after this, because this was just, I mean, you know, like I said, 3 hours for 2 coasters is just not my speed. That's not my speed at Disney, 3 hours for 2 attractions, let alone my home Six Flags park. Over the summer, you know, if this place starts to be open on weekdays, I might try a weekday visit and see if that helps, but I don't think it will, because the parks are at 15% capacity anyway, so it's like, you know, there's only so much you can do in terms of scaling down the crowds. It's really the limited capacity on the rides that's the problem, but of course it's, you know, it is what it is. It's something we got to deal with. But yeah, I am going to go ahead and go into this Candy Palace thingamajig here, see if I can't find something for the road. And I might also return with a fast lane. I don't know. You know, just for the sake of actually being able to marathon. But I actually just found exactly what I want. A Blue Bunny ice cream bar. Dragon, you and I have talked about Blue Bunny ice cream bars. The same ice cream that they sell straight up out of the ice cream trucks. That is exactly what I'm getting, man. No question. Alright guys, have a good day.